So something that I haven't been able to say, because I kept forgetting, is that the Digimon X, at least mine, has been resetting the past couple days, which is usually, on this, at least, a telltale sign that the battery is going out. But today I finally actually got the dead battery symbol instead of it just resetting. So, 2 more left. Definitely gonna have to buy a new pack ASAP. But we got 2 more, actually now 1 more CR2032 out of that 12 pack I bought. They did last a while, but, you know, when you have as many devices as I do, it does start to run out. By the way, how's everybody doing today? This is DigiDaily, and I'm your host, Xanadu. Forgot to do the intro. Let's pop this out. This might still be good. I don't know. I'll put it on the side. I have a bunch of batteries just kind of sitting here. I don't know if they're all bad. I don't know if some of them are good and some of them are bad. I don't know. It's a big issue now because there's a ton of batteries back here that I don't know. I need like 2 bins. One that says trash and one that says might be good. And I need to actually start doing that because right now I have a ton of batteries now and no idea if they're good or not, which is not good for someone who cares about keeping their room clean, which I kind of do. Alright, so we're greeted with a very familiar loading screen. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 9 o'clock. I don't... let's just say it's 10 for now. Alright, and as you can see, we're still here with Diablo 1X. We're on day 9. I want him to get to 10. And after that, I'll consider that a W, and I'll move on. I don't want to say goodbye to him yet, but at the same time, I kind of just want to say, like, yeah, I got my Super Mega to 10, because I don't think I've actually stayed with the Super Mega for very long. Both, I feel like I've gotten 2 or 3 so far, and like, I fridged them, not fridged them, but I stored them immediately, so I don't have like a good barometer as far as how long a Super Ultimate will last, and so far, it seems like I can get them to last at least 10 days, because I've been keeping an eye on him, been keeping him fed. His bars have been depleting extremely fast, don't get me wrong, he's definitely dying, he's getting to that point, and the rate at which they're falling is like crazy. So he is getting there, but you know, as far as me and the way how long this thing lasts, it's fairly average. I wish like Megas lasted as long, because if you like, I feel like the idea is that once you get to the last evolution, you're supposed to be with it for like a couple days. You know, you could make it last a week if you want, because, you know, you get to flaunt it. You're like, hey, look, I got this Mega. And if you want them to die, you just kind of leave them alone and they die. Whereas this device, like, it's like the main idea is you want to go Super Ultimate. Because if you don't go Super Ultimate, your Mega or Ultimate won't last like another day, which I think is a little disappointing. I think the Super Ultimates should have just been an extra thing you can do instead of something that you have to do or your Digimon's gonna die. I wish like the actual just like Ultimate and Megas were able to last like, you know, a day or not even a day or two, like a couple days, you know, without the worry about dying. But that's pretty much it. I had to replace the battery. We now have a new battery in there. I hope that... I mean, I don't know. I've had this battery in there for like a really long time now. Like, I think I've changed... This is the second time I've changed the battery on this thing, so... That's not too bad. Like, that's about... I want to say almost 3 months of constant use, because I think the first battery lasted a month or less. So maybe almost even like almost 3 months of one battery, which isn't ideal, but it's not terrible. I want to say the battery on the 20th lasts a really long time. Like, I don't even know. It lasted me a while. I don't remember changing the battery much on my 20ths. But this, he seems, I mean, a lot of people were having issues with the battery drain and also resetting on this device. If you are experiencing that issue, I've said this before in a previous video, but what you're going to want to do is for sure get yourself some legit brand name batteries, because it seems like it's an issue with cheaper batteries, because the 20th had a similar issue where if you put a cheap battery in this one, it'll reset constantly and it won't hold the charge. And for me personally, what I found was that I started using these batteries, these Energizer batteries, and I stopped having that issue entirely. I didn't have to like do anything crazy, didn't have to like add more pressure to the battery door or anything like that. All I had to do was literally just buy like name brand good batteries, because I was using these cheap like off-brand, I don't even remember, I don't even think I have any more. I think I blew through all of them, but I was using like these cheapy off-brand CR2032s, and I was having that issue. As soon as I started using these Energizers, it completely stopped, and then when I started doing it with this, it also like stopped the moment I switched the battery during the Energizer. It didn't have that issue, but it does seem like when the battery gets low, it starts to reset and you start having that issue. So keep that in mind. It seems like that's some kind of thing this does when the battery starts getting low. I usually use Energizer, but from what I've heard, like as long as it's like a name brand, you're fine. Like Duracell, and isn't there like another brand? I can't remember any other brands, but I know Duracell, I've heard, also is working. You just gotta make sure you're not buying like off-brand, like cheapy batteries, because these things don't like that. It's like it's almost like they know that they're cheap brands. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Sorry if this is these episodes have been boring. I kind of been enjoying the kind of more chill atmosphere. I am going to be going to Anime Next this weekend, and if I'm being honest, I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload, because I'm practically going to be at the con for the entire day, and then waking up, like staying late, and then coming back late, and then waking up early, and then leaving, and then doing that essentially, definitely for Friday and Saturday. So maybe Sunday or Monday. So I might take like a quick not hiatus, but that this weekend you might not see any uploads from me, but that's probably because I'll be at Anime Next. I'll probably update my story on here on YouTube, or you can check out my social medias, link in the description down below. And if you want to continue any conversations, make sure to hit up the Discord, link in the description down below also. And of course, if you want to support me, there's a link to my Patreon down below also, or two, you know what I mean. But I'm gonna go. If I have the time, I gotta try to fix up one of my costumes tomorrow, and then I don't know, get ready for Anime Next. I'll be leaving Thursday night, and then I'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'll see you there. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I know one thing, and that is peace. Woo.